In this video, I will explain the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So here's the idea. If you're getting paid simple interest, it means that interest is paid each year based on only the principal, so the initial amount of money that you deposit. But if you're getting paid compound interest, that means interest is paid each year based on the principal and the interest earned in any previous years. So that's the big difference. So let's take a look at an example to really illustrate this difference. This says, suppose you deposit $1,000 into an account that pays 5% interest for 4 years. Find the ending account balance using simple interest versus compound interest. And let's assume that we're doing annual compounding, so we're compounding once per year. So let's take a look at a couple tables to look at the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So first let's take a look at the scenario with simple interest. So it says that you deposit $1,000 into an account. Using simple interest, in year 1, you're going to get paid 5% of that $1,000. So the interest is being paid on $1,000. So 5% of $1,000 is $50. So you're going to earn $50 in interest in year 1, which means that your account balance at the end of year 1 is going to be $1,050. So it's the initial deposit of $1,000 plus the $50 that you earned. Now, in year 2, the interest, that 5% interest is still only going to be paid on the initial $1,000 that you deposited. So that means, again, you're getting 5% of $1,000. So you'll be paid $50 in interest again. So your new account balance is going to be $1,100. So it was just the ending account balance plus another $50 to bring you up to $1,100. Now again, in year 3, you're only getting 5% interest on the initial $1,000 that you deposited. So you're getting another $50, which brings your account balance up to $1,150. And in year 4, still you're only getting paid 5% interest on the initial $1,000. So you're getting paid another $50, which brings your final account balance up to $1,200. And if you were to add up the total interest that you earned, you'd find that it's $200. So using the simple interest method, you got paid $200 over the course of these 4 years. Now let's instead consider if you were being paid compound interest. So on year 1, you're getting paid interest, 5% interest on the $1,000 that you deposited. So 5% of $1,000 is $50. So your ending account balance at the end of year 1 is $1,050. But here's where things change. In year 2, that 5% interest is now being paid on the $1,050. So it's being paid on the ending account balance of the previous year. So you're getting paid 5% interest on the $1,000 that you deposited along with the $50 that you earned in interest in the previous year. So 5% of $1,050 is $52.50. So if you add this to your ending account balance at year 2 jumps up to $1,102.50. Now in year 3, that 5% interest is being paid on this new account balance. So you're getting 5% of $1,102.50. So that turns out to be $55.13. So if we add that to your ending account balance, it jumps up to $1,157.63. And then lastly, in year 4, now you're getting paid 5% interest on this new account balance. So you're getting 5% on $1,157.63. That turns out to be $57.88. So if you add that to the ending account balance from the previous year, your new account balance jumps up to $1,215.51. So we can see that's higher than the ending account balance that we got using simple interest. And if you add up the total interest earned over the course of 4 years, you find that you earned $215.51. So you earned more interest under the compound interest method compared to the simple interest method. So that was just a quick example to illustrate the difference between simple interest and compound interest.